want to take you right now to the White House, where moments ago President Trump spoke to reporters as he left for the weekend in New Jersey. Let's listen in.
I think really that you're going to see a big spike. I've already heard it. A lot of people calling in. No place like our military. I think we showed that last night. We had great numbers this morning. I think it was 224,000 jobs. Those were really unexpectedly good. And our country continues to do really well, really, really well. So we're very happy about it. I think we're going to be breaking records. If we had a Fed that would lower interest rates, would be like a rocket ship. But we're paying a lot of interest, and it's unnecessary. But we don't have a Fed that knows what they're doing, so it's one of those little things. But if we had a Fed that would lower rates, you would have a rocket ship. When President Obama was here, he paid close to zero interest rates. I'm paying real interest. And yet our economy is much better than it's ever been. From election day, we're over 50% increase. And we've made trillions and trillions of dollars with a T, trillions. So we're doing very well. But last night was spectacular. Yes. Yeah, I would love rural broadband. We're working on it, and I would love to have the Democrats come back and talk about infrastructure, talk about drug pricing. We're going to be announcing something very shortly, a favored nations clause. As you know, for years and years, other nations paid less for drugs than we do, sometimes by 60, 70%. We're going to be, and we're working on it right now, we're working on a favored nations clause where we pay whatever the lowest nation's price is. Why should other nations, like Canada, but why should other nations pay much less than us? They've taken advantage of this system for a long time, pharma. So we're working on right now a favored nations clause so that whatever the lowest nation is anywhere in the world, or company, but the lowest nation or company, then what happens is we will pay that amount, and that's being worked on right now. We're going to do it in the form of an executive order.
Are you going to issue an executive order on the census?
We're thinking about doing that. It's one of the ways. We have 4 or 5 ways we can do it. It's one of the ways, and we're thinking about doing it very seriously. We're doing well on the census. No, he made a statement. He wrote something out. The judge didn't like it. I have a lot of respect for Justice Roberts, but he didn't like it. But he did say, come back. Essentially, he said, come back. That's what he was saying. So we'll see what happens. We can also add an addition on, so we can start the printing now and maybe do an addendum after we get a positive decision. So we're working on a lot of things, including an executive order.